There's a significant number of people who've written in the comments that they believe Australia's broken. There's an equal and possibly larger group of people in the comments who say Australia isn't broken and the incumbent government's doing a great job. There's a lot of complaints around wastage of money, net zero, cost of living, housing affordability, so on and so forth, to the extent that some people think Australia's broken and they're going to piss off, and they've had a gutful. And there are real examples of this. People moving to Vietnam, Malaysia, Thailand. Is it that Australia's really broken? No, it's not, right? Some commentators actually say, and very sensibly, you know, Australia's a safe country, standards of living being eroded, but are quite high, food safety, etc. I think we're a country, for myself, riddled with bureaucracy. I think that's the biggest issue. It takes so long to do anything. Red tape, green tape, etc. But it got me thinking, you know, what happens, let's say, hypothetically, one nation becomes either the official opposition or actually becomes the government. Would the people who think Australia's doing well and isn't broken, would they then invert their position and say Australia's fucked and I'm going to leave because it's become governed by a right-wing mob who has no idea what they're doing? That's one of the genuine sentiments that I've picked up over the recent spate of comments, right? If any political party actually believes they have a better answer than the incumbent government, and people believe them, and the democratic process actually works, and they do get into power, and they enact policies like, you know, Australia for Australians, foreign ownership's bad, etc. Does that mean people are going to get upset and leave? It's a possibility. What I've seen in the press overall with the taxation changes, etc., is that people are considering leaving because the tax treatment in other countries is far more lenient. And I think that word lenient is a really important word. I know for a fact, because I looked it up, the top marginal tax rate on personal income tax in Thailand is 30%. And it kicks in at 350,000 Australian dollars. You get to hang on to more of your income in pretty much any other country other than Australia. And this isn't a Labor thing in particular, it's a Liberal thing as well, right? If we look at the litany of broken promises, stage 3 tax cuts, no, we're not doing that. Bondi Royal Commission, don't want to do that. Thousands of prominent Australians stood up and said, you must have one. And then the guy they appointed left. So it's a fizzer. You look at, no, we will not redact negative gearing. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We will. We have already. I think all of that boils down to lack of trust. Can you trust One Nation, for example, or the Liberals, to make the situation better? Well, it couldn't be any worse, could it?